Hey, Crystal Blue here. Welcome to my channel. This is new for me. I have been debating for a long time whether I want to start a YouTube channel. I have recently quit my job that I had for, well, the company that I was with for 12 years. I just recently left them because I was no longer happy and they were not paying. And plus, I found out that I had a passion that I had long since forgotten about, which my husband helped me to rediscover, which was writing. I've been writing probably since I was about 14 or 15 years old. And I stopped and then I picked it up again while I was in college. So I had all these stories from years and years and years ago. And my husband found out about them because I was telling him about them. And we went home to my parents' house where all my stories are and brought home a giant stack of just legal size pads with stories from 10, 15, 20 years ago. And he said, "Babe, you need to write these things down. You need to type them out. I will buy you a laptop. I will get you everything you need to get started. And you can vlog your journey and tell people about how it's been writing and getting books published and doing that." So I thought about it and I said, "Well, okay, babe, I guess it'll be something cool to do." He said, "You can start your YouTube channel and you can chronicle everything that you've been doing and you'd be surprised people would follow you." And I was thinking, people follow me? I don't think so. That might not be interesting. He was like, "Well, babe, you could do anything." So then I started thinking, well, my husband believes in me. I have his support, so let me do this. So I began my writing journey. Probably it's been about, I guess I've been writing for about a good, maybe a month now at least, if not about 3 weeks. And I've actually gotten four stories already published on Amazon. They're on the Kindle actually. And two of the books are, two of the books have three short stories within them. And then the other two books are just regular short stories by themselves. And they're about African American love stories, about angst, drama, pain, cheating, love, scandal, all kinds of cool things. And so I've got those published right now, and they're actually out there on the on Kindle. They're ebooks if you want to go check them out. But right now, I've since kind of put the short stories on hold. I'm actually working on a novel because my mother told me, "Hey, with all these great stories you're writing, these short stories are awesome. Maybe you would consider writing a novel." And I was thinking, that's going to take some time, but I did have a story in my head over the summer. I had some time to think because I was sick over the summertime and I had to go to the hospital. So after that, I just all of a sudden had this story in my mind and I almost couldn't sleep at night for thinking about this story. And every night right before I went to bed, I was writing this story in my head. It's like I would pick up every night and pick up on the story and start, writing it in my head, but I hadn't put it down on paper yet. And I told my husband, I said, "I can't sleep. I can't sleep. I just have this story in my head and it won't go away." And then he said, "Well, you need to write it down." And that was back in probably July or August. And it's what, November now. And I'm just now starting to write the story because it's still in my head. I still remember who all the basic characters were and what the concept was. So right now, I'm on my journey of writing my first novel, even though I'm technically already a published author. Those are just short stories. Now I'm writing an actual novel, which is cool. So I technically have not quit my job yet. I just gave my 2 week notice a few days ago. And I thought my supervisor would be upset, but she was like, "Girl, follow your dream. If that's what you want to do, then go for it." So I thought it was awesome that not only did I have the support of my husband, but I had the support of my, soon to be former supervisor. And I just feel like, people aren't just gassing me up. They're just like really just making me believe in myself and my abilities and what I can do. And I thought to myself, I've been given this gift apparently that I found out about as a teenager. And why not just share it with the world? People still read. So I know I love to read. So I figured I'd share my stories, and you never know who may read it. You never know who may pick it up. Oprah might read it. Tyler Perry might read it and turn it into a play or a movie. You never know. So I'm trying to be optimistic that with starting this journey, it's going to be a good thing. It's a little bit uncomfortable now knowing that we're going to be going from two incomes to one income. But my husband has assured me, "I got you, babe. We got this. It's going to be all right. I believe in you. I trust you. It's going to be okay." So I'm stepping out on faith, and he is just so supportive and believes in me. And I'm thinking, okay, if I've got all the support, the only thing I have to do now is just believe in myself and get on my grind and start, pushing out this novel. So that's what I'm doing currently, working on the novel. Since I am still working my job, I do that. I work from home. I'm on a computer all day taking calls from 9 in the morning till 5:30 in the evening. So usually when I get off from work, I'm tired and I don't feel like looking at a computer screen. That's the last thing I want to do. But I make myself sit down on my laptop and just start typing. But I will be happy once I'm done with that job because my last day is the 18th. And then on days, regular days, Monday through whenever, I will actually have a whole day to dedicate. I'll have like my whole, like, 8 hours instead of working on the computer. I'll take that 8 hours and dedicate it to typing my novel. So I already told my husband, I said, I've already set up a schedule for myself in my head. I said, I'm going to work on my novel just like I would if I were to go to work. I'm going to work like from 8 to 4:30. I'm going to take breaks in between. I'm going to take my lunch break and do everything as if we're a regular 9 to 5, except for I'm going to make my hours from 8 until 4:30. And that'll give me enough time to, I feel, get a good chunk of things done. I'm an early bird. I'm a morning person. My husband and I, we both are. He's usually up between 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning because he works out and he's finishing up his master's. So usually when he gets up, I get up too, but I just kind of dilly dally and just kind of linger around and sometimes fall back to sleep. But usually around 7 o'clock, I'm up for real and I'll go for a run. So by the time he's leaving for work, which is about 7 o'clock, then I'm finally getting my clothes on and taking it out there and hitting the pavement myself. So I figured if I just stay in that routine and get up and go for my run at 7 o'clock every morning, come back, take a shower, eat breakfast, and then get on my grind and start typing. I figure if I do that and I just get on a schedule like that and get myself set up, then I should be good to go. But one of the things was, the writing was easy. Getting the short stories published, that was easy. The thing I was most scared about was starting the YouTube channel because I'm very, very shy. I don't like people in my business. But my family, and this is my family, apparently they think I'm super charismatic and funny. I just think I'm just being myself. But I watch a lot of YouTubers, and there are a lot of YouTubers out there that I respect so much. And I think that, they took a leap of faith. They did it. It might have been a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm sure like anything else, once you get into the groove of it and start doing it, it's just like any other thing. So I'm taking this leap and starting this YouTube channel, which will chronicle me writing this novel. And not only will chronicle the novel, it'll also chronicle just my everyday life. I love to work out. I've been a runner for 20 years. I may tell you guys about a run or something that I'm doing. I'll just kind of chronicle. It won't just be about writing. It'll be other things. So there are a lot of other things I do besides write. My husband and I were both foodies. We love to eat. We're both vegetarians. So we love vegetarian and vegan food. So any restaurant that has awesome dishes, we love to go. We have our favorite Thai place that we go to and our favorite Indian place that we go to who has like bomb vegetarian and vegan dishes. And so I figured that I'd incorporate some of that into my channel as well when we'll go and taste different vegan foods and show you guys that vegan food's not nasty. It's actually really good, especially the places that we go to. So this channel is probably going to encompass a multitude of things, but the main thing will be about, my journey as an author and writing this novel. But I don't want to bore you guys with just that. So I'm going to give you little snippets and pieces into other parts of my life as well, with my running and how that journey got started and how my vegetarian journey got started, because my husband's been a vegetarian a whole lot longer than I have. This is probably only going into year 2 for my journey. And it's been interesting. I'll tell you, a plus to become a vegetarian was I lost 18 pounds. So that was great. So again, my name is Crystal Blue. Welcome to my channel. I hope you follow me and you like what I have to offer. Until next time, I'll see you later.